Wow. Wow.
Adobe Reader
什么时候？
上5点半
啊？什么时候？
明天晚上那个对，
然后回去瞧一下。
说要订披萨。
Well, before my speech, I have two notices. The first notice is, although the mission of the C10 speech is inspiring others, but because today it is the professional cup, so I will talk the inspiring speech next time and talk about something professional this time. Yes, and the second is some people cannot understand my title, so I will tell you that. Can you understand?
No.
No.
Migrant domestic 是外籍看护，外籍看护。So social inclusion 是社会融入，所以这是一个外籍看护的社会融入调查。And did you do the survey? Did you do the survey? Okay. Wait a moment, please. Thank you.
按一下吧。
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, are you happy today?
Yes.
Do you feel your life full of interesting things?
Yes.
Great, great. And I believe you must get a self-assessment questionnaire. Did you finish them?
Yes.
Okay, so great. I would like to do a short survey right now. In Part A, WHO Wellbeing Index, or you can say it is the Happiness Index. Did you count the score, total score? Yes. Tell me who gets 25 points. Please raise your hand. Wow, wow, wow. Congratulations. Who gets 20 to 25? Please raise your hand too. 20 to 25. Okay, wow, you all live a positive life. I envy of you. Okay, well, who gets 5 to 10 points? Can you raise a hand? 5 to 10 points. No one? Well, if you found your neighbor get 5 to 10 points, remember to chat with them and care about them, okay? It's very important. How about 10 to 15 points? Please raise your hand. 10 to 15 points. Okay, some people. Well, 15 to 20 points. Yeah, this is the result most people get. Well, before the meeting, I also asked my EVP colleagues this questionnaire. And I have to say, frankly speaking, they don't sleep well. In the question A4, they seldom woke up feeling fresh and rested. Some stay up late writing blogs for our club. And some cannot fall asleep because no one wants to sign up for the meeting. Yes. In the question B1, their personal life often suffer because of their work. So, thanks for their contribution, fellow Toastmasters. Can we give them a big applause? Yes. Thank you. It's very interesting for us to do this questionnaire. Our daily life needs to be revised and improved. We need a healthy and optimistic life and lead a balance between our work and leisure. Well, actually, this questionnaire is a research I'm doing right now. We focus on the minority group in our society. They are migrant domestics. Most of them are from Southeast Asia like Indonesia, Philippines, and Vietnam. And they are hired to care for the elder who are disabled. So I would like to ask all the audience here, Have your family hired a migrant domestic? Please raise your hand. No one? Oh, okay, one. And me too, me too. Okay, three. Okay. Well, please keep raising your hand. How about had once hired but not right now? Please raise your hand too. Okay, Joyce have and Ivan have. Yeah, well, few people here have this kind of experience, but it's okay, thank you very much. But it's becoming important right now since Taiwan society is facing its population aging. Until 2013, people who are older than 65 years old have reached 12% in our population. It comes with a mass need of elder care. Well, the traditional concept saying that women have to stay home and care for the older has already changed. Most women put themselves in the workplace, and the needs of elder care become organization. Hiring domestics from Southeast Asia become a common choice to solve this need. Since 1992, our government has allowed migrant domestics to our labor market. And until right now, there are 209,000 of migrant domestics in Taiwan. It gave Taiwan society two different experiences. The one is caring becomes public, 照顾公共化. The other one is family becomes workplace, 家庭职场化. Family used to be a private sector, becomes public, and its function of caring becomes a work, and it becomes a social issue. Why? Actually, the foreign caregivers working places are not very friendly. They have to take care of the disabled elder for a long time. Living with their hires together means they not only work for 13 hours a day, they have to stand by for 24 hours. And their work include cleaning elders' bodies, taking medicines for them, massage, helping them spit out sputum, or help them go to the toilet, etc. Besides these, many families also require them to do housework, like cleaning the house and caring children, cooking. They are not only a caregiver anymore, they become a maid. And their right to take a rest and have a holiday are usually neglected. Some of them are even under the shadow of violence. Under this kind of high and long time pressure, it may have negative impact to their physical health, mental health, and even conflict with their employer. As a kind of basic human right, they need social inclusion and personal life. However, the ambiguity of the related policy and law make this social issue a blind spot. Therefore, this is what the questionnaire focuses on. Our questionnaire composed of 3 parts. Part A and Part B had already shown for you. Part A, as you can see, Part A is the WHO Well-being Index. It can measure the current mental health of these migrant domestics. And Part B is the conflict between work and life. As you can see, question 1 to question 7 related to work interference with life, and question 8 to question 11 related to personal life interference with work, while question 12 to question 15 related to both sectors. Well, besides these, Part C is the main part of our questionnaire. We use the social inclusion matrix to design our questions. In the social inclusion matrix, there are 14 domains, like family activity, social activity, work, and income. And each domain have 5 levels. But explaining these levels is complicated and takes time. I would like to show you some examples. Like this one, in the domain of social activity, we have 3 questions. The first question is talking about, do they have that resource or not? Yes or no? And the second question is objective, talking about the real usage of that kind of resource. And third question is subjective, talking about their feelings of using some kind of resource. This is another example, housing quality. The first question asked, do they really have an individual living space? And the second question is objective, is their living space has standard quality? The third question is subjective, do these kind of space improve their life? So these 3 parts made up our questionnaire. And to let our respondent understand our question, we also translated to the Vietnamese version and Indonesian version. Of course, also English and Chinese. So in conclusion, what is our next step? We plan to ask 200 migrant domestics, and we will go to the place they often gather, like church, park, hospital, and train station. I hope the next stage of the work can be smoothly, and we can find out the blind spot our policy and law can be improved. Toastmasters of the evening.